Okay, this one's easy. It says I was provided with legal representation. The legal representation was corporate solicitors, and the solicitor, whatever he's called, was called Douglas, Douglas Wamborough. Now, the problem that I'm having with Douglas Wamborough is when I called corporate solicitors, I said he works for you because I have a letter from them saying they were sending me his lawyer. They said to me, he doesn't. So I said, well, indirectly he does. He does. And he says, okay, he does. But before that, they said he was a consultant. Now, if I have a lawyer with me, I have to sign documents to say he's my lawyer. I didn't sign any documents, firstly. And secondly, he's my lawyer. So I needed to see him in the next week so I could do an appeal to the tribunal. Now, the next week he was missing, and I didn't get the tribunal report for another few months. How can I have a lawyer who doesn't inform me of an appeal? Staff in the hospital don't inform me of an appeal. The mental health professional, or whatever the hell she's called, Daisy Day, the mental health act officer, doesn't tell me that I have to appeal within a week. And evidence is provided in the form of medical reports that are read out by Dr. Walsh. And in order to look at what he's reading out, Douglas Wamborough had a copy that he was reading out. Back to Dr. Walsh, they both had a copy. No, Douglas Wamborough had that copy, so I tried to get in contact with him. Right after, over a week after the tribunal, I couldn't contact him. When I phoned corporate solicitors, he wasn't available. Then they said to me they couldn't find their own lawyer, and on the Susie Payne tried to contact him to get a copy of the medical reports, and she wasn't able to get a copy of the medical reports of him. Now, if a lawyer represented me on the day, and I haven't got any written documentation, I didn't sign anything to say he could represent me. Not alone do I have someone who represented me on the day, but he disappeared, and he's supposed to be my lawyer and represent me, and I can't find him, and I need the information that he has on me, for which I put in a Freedom of Information request, and I asked him for my file. He could still be legally represent me for all I know, but he's gone. I'd like for the information he had on him that day to be sent to me, my entire file from Douglas Wamborough at Corporate Solicitors, Fleet Street.